So the shit that I had basically was when it comes to a partner you have, or just in general, like hypothetically, blah blah. Would you rather have a lot in common or a little in common?
Whoa, what's the spectrum on little though?
Like on some damn near opposite. So like maybe like
Damn
y'all caught
near
it
opposite?
like with an anime bitch or some shit or a golf bitch. I don't know, but y'all caught a vibe real quick, and like it's kind of cool. But y'all complete and total opposites. Or would you want a girl who could quote all the movies with you, could know all the songs with you, like y'all fucking, you know what I mean?
Me?
Would you have a lot in common or a little in common?
With me, if we vibe on first like meet up and continuous, I'ma just all right, cool. I'm locked in. She's cool. I'm cool. Whatever that was, if that's part of the list that you just that you said, then so be it. But eventually, like as humans, like we just all have differences, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, and to me, if we're like totally opposite, I don't mind like getting to know you to get that, because
it makes it a
on
little
my end.
more
I'm getting more information from somebody that
you're learning
that I just learning
whereas
and growing with
y'all both
as
might
a
know the
unit.
same shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like a team.
Yeah. I agree. I think I'd have to go with the little in common.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I look at my current situation, we have a lot in common, but we don't have the same interest. I don't know if that makes sense. Like we have a lot in common when it comes to maybe like family background and shit like that.
Okay.
Or just personal.
I could understand that.
Personal. What's the word I'm looking for? Like personal, like morals, I guess would be.
Okay.
Kind of like what we believe is very much the same.
Yeah.
But like what you were saying, like, oh, she gonna quote the same movies and shit like that. Like
she don't know.
I look at my relationship. I'm a huge basketball fan.
Oh yeah.
She's not a basketball fan.
all.
She's never gonna be a basketball fan.
Yeah, like would you want
but I don't.
or not
I don't.
want,
I don't
but
know
did
if
you
I
need-
would want her to be. I would only want her to be if that's what she
If it
wanted
was
to do
as a human.
But
That's what
also
I'm saying.
but piggybacking on the anime thing, I think it might be cool if you have less in common, because if you have if the proper foundation is laid, all you're gonna do is just learn about each other, and then also that keeps the relationship interesting because you're always learning about the opposite, right? So I'm always learning about
That's what I was
Kyla.
gonna say,
Kyla's
yeah.
always
New
learning about
information.
me.
You're gathering new information
It be
from
some
them.
new shit popping up all the time. You're like, oh, that's like it's kind of cool. Like
you wouldn't
like
get
this.
burnt out.
Yeah,
It's something new every time.
yeah, because then also like with you having less in common, because you have less in common, you start to see what they like. She starts to see what you like, and then your interests pick up. You start picking up on what she likes. She start picking up on what you like. She can dabble in there. You can dabble in there. So it kind of keeps things. It kind of keeps the relationship on its toes in a sense, because you're always learning. It's always new. It's always refreshing. So it's both sides of the spectrum, because I will say if you have a lot in common with somebody, like it's not a problem, because you can still learn about somebody. But then also because you have a lot in common, now both of you guys can almost become a team, and then start to find interest together in other
That's the
shit.
best part, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, but
That's the best part. I swear to God, that's the best part.
and that's what
the best part.
I believe in balance, number one.
Balance?
But I'm more leaning towards having a lot in common.
That's fine.
That's
Oh,
just me.
you're leaning towards finding somebody that off the rip,
Have a lot in common. Cause like you could team up, and then y'all could really, if y'all got the same mindset and everything, y'all could learn together.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know if I would want to keep learning about you per se, or like keep feeding off you. Like,
But now,
but
that's a time thing then.
Yeah,
so
but
now you have like the
where
time.
I would
and that's why I fuck up. Is
don't-
what I
you
was
don't
saying in the
wanna
last
waste
episode.
time.
Is that? Oh wait, never mind. Maybe I was.
no.
thinking
What
about
he's
that.
saying is the more you have in common,
the
the
less time you have to figure out.
Yeah,
each other.
the less time you have
'Cause
to
y'all
figure
already-
out.
Oh, well, and
Boom.
that's yeah. But I'm so time orientated, and what I was saying, as a black man reaching 25 is so crazy because I was so time orientated, thinking I wasn't gonna see today. So everything had to be fast. Everything had like I was trying to get it. You feel me? Because I'm like, I don't know when the fuck I'm.
Hey,
gonna
what
be
Kanye
gone.
say? Drive slow, homie.
Yeah.
Never know, homie. Might be some hoes, homie. But nah, but that's the thing. But I mean, like you could take that reference anywhere, but it's like
however you want to perceive.
you've reached 25 now, so it's
And now it's like
Calm
I'm
down.
Like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I still want to
Let me start with something that's easy.
The
want
thing
enough
about that
level
is
one, enough in common.
it's kind of cool to have separation, because
Yeah, absolutely.
you know, like
'Cause,
you like your shit. Like okay, like I'll
that's
use
the best.
I'll use me
That's
and
the
Kyla for an
best.
example. She likes reality TV. I could give a fuck about reality TV.
I hate reality TV.
But I love
bowels of
basketball.
Hollywood.
Yeah, I love basketball. She could give a fuck about basketball.
Yeah.
But when I'm listening to Skip and Shannon, she hear me talk. Like today, I was listening to Skip and Shannon. She listening to LeBron and KD debates and shit like that.
Word.
She just sitting there with me. She's laughing at them, but she puts on reality TV. I'm laughing at the women I'm watching that. She's just laughing at Shannon and Skip because they be going at it and they be bickering.
That's why comedy is important. Like laughing.
Yo, yeah. Always laughing is always the best.
Being able to find the positive in anything.
But I'll say this. So during quarantine, HBO Max had came out and all that other shit. They have Fresh Prince, they have all seasons of Fresh Prince. We literally binged the entire, that's what we would do. We watch the entire 6 seasons of Fresh Prince. That's my world. But she's like, I know you fuck with this. So as each episode is coming on, I'm like, yo, this, I'm telling her like little shit that like pertain to my life. So she's learning shit about me.
Yeah.
Like, but she's watching the show and enjoying it and getting her own like depiction and getting her own.
And that's when y'all can have inside jokes.
Yeah. But then she's also having her own opinion and she's like, oh, this is lit.
Yeah.
But then because I've seen everything, I'm like, hey, this is this. And I'm exposing a different side of myself that she hasn't seen because me and my dad really related on Fresh Prince. Yeah. So I'm like, yo, my dad likes this. My dad likes that. So she's learned, as we're watching this entire 6-season show, she's learning more about me. Yeah. So it's shit like that. Like, it's cool to have the less in common because I guess what we have in common is we like shows, we like whatever, we like entertainment. But okay, cool. But then specifically with Fresh Prince, Fresh Prince has made a huge impact in my life. I've talked about it on the podcast. Huge impact on my life.
Yeah.
So now she gets to see a different side of me as this show is airing. That's lit.
Though, yeah. Is that would you have rather her? Because she hadn't seen Fresh Prince, right?
She's seen. I mean, we've all seen Fresh Prince, right? But she's never seen it from start to finish like that, like I have. Okay. My dad. Like when I've told you before, my dad used to just get the movies, burn them, and then all that other shit. So I've had all 6 seasons on DVD way before all of this. I had the DVD. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I can watch season 4, episode 15 if I need to at the drop of a dime. I used to just put season 4 in and just let it go.
Let it run.
You know what I'm saying?
Would you rather have wanted her to know more about Fresh Prince or?
No,
as much as she
because
did.
Also you're getting your own opinion as I'm laughing, as I'm enjoying this. Now she's seeing a different side of me. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know nothing about reality TV. I don't know what fucking Love and Hip Hop and Real Housewives of Atlanta and shit. But she puts that shit on and I watch it. Now I get opinions on shit and me and her can have conversations about it. It keeps the relationship going.
That's enjoyable to do.
It is. It just keeps the relationship going because it's never a dull moment.
Ever, bro. You got something to talk about all the time.
All the time. So
like, I didn't get that. Oh, word? Let me run that back. You get to laugh again, and then you get to explain it. So I'm watching like I could use another example. I'm watching like Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm like, ooh, Portia fine. And then I look at but she watches all of that shit. She watches all the Real Housewives, right? So I've seen all of that. I've seen Dallas. I've seen New York. I've seen Bel Air. LA. All that other shit. Then I watch Atlanta. I'm like, ooh, Portia out of all of them, cool, fine. Oh, let me go to New Housewives in New Jersey. Dolores. Fine, you know what I'm saying? Like we with your lady,
with my lady.
That's she's cool, but that's what I'm saying. Like you got you one,
yeah. But so it's shit like that. So we're always learning about things because but Real Housewives means something to her. She's watched it from start to finish. She's just going back and watching it. I've seen Fresh Prince from start to finish. We're just going back and watching it. So I'm learning shit about her. She's learning shit about me at all times. It's never a dull moment. It just keeps going. So like that's the cool thing about it. And then as you get married and have kids, now there's new things to learn. Like you just keep refreshing shit.
Elevating.
Yeah.
Real quick, I want to say number 1, thank you for complimenting me on my hairline.
He held on to that. He was just dragging it as you were talking.
He was waiting to get that off. He was waiting to get that off.
He got it on his back. I'm gonna walk.
No, okay. And number 2, I think we hit a different gear in this podcast and shit, bro. I'm sitting here and really like episode 20 was just so great, and now like we've hit a fucking milestone, so to speak, for podcast, and like we just hit a new gear
It's what we do.
Of like, and like now this is it. Like now we're in
rolling.
Like, you know, we can't.
We got a rhythm.
We can't stop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're in it.
Yeah.
I just wanted to bring light to that. Like I think we really.
That's why I've noticed. Like if you notice, like
just laid it down for like 5 minutes straight.
I know.
You was
I do
okay,
that.
bro.
I
You
do
was
that.
going.
Yeah,
You was
yeah,
fluid,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Fluid.
But like
if
you
I
see,
wasn't so elevated.
I love you. I love you. That's like I'm telling you. I love you.
You know what I'm saying?
I love you.
I'll be on your ass. I'll be on your ass.
So we're gonna have to do it again when we move down there. You feel me?
We just go down there and bring the podcast with us.
God, like
Toilet Paper Podcast on the road. Come to a
Travel.
city near
Mobile.
you.
Traveling.
Just to
Paper
piggyback on
Mobile.
what you were saying, like yes, you're right. God damn, I really forgot what I was about to say.
It was me saying that we hit another gear and
I just like if you notice, like I used to have notes. I don't need
Yeah,
a
we
note.
don't
I don't
need
need a
notes.
notepad no more.
Top of the dome.
Yeah.
It's just-
Dome piece.
because also you're comfortable. Like I'm still me when the cameras are rolling.
Yeah.
When it first started, you're not yourself.
it was a little
you
more.
have to get
it was-
into
we
it.
were a little more structured.
Yeah.
And now we're a little more flowy,
Flow.
which is great.
'Cause you know, that's
'Cause,
repetition.
we already know. Yeah, exactly.
You know,
Repetition
bro, you know that
is the
that
key to
feeling,
learning.
That feeling like when you just joined the gym and you ain't worked out in a minute.
see results?
And you, bro,
Oh,
that,
yeah.
but then like just like trying to figure out machines and shit and trying to remember
Mm-hmm.
how you used to lift maybe back in high school if you was like on a football team or something like that, like us, and then go to the gym without any of your homies or your team, and it's just new.
Just you.
You want
Yeah.
your own homie.
Yeah.
Like there ain't no whiteboard with none of that
With
shit.
the reps and
Yeah,
shit,
yeah,
like
yeah.
telling you what to do.
We
and
all
shit.
had weight training together.
We
Yeah,
did.
we
Senior
and
year?
we had team sports.
I didn't have team sports with y'all.
Oh, so
I had team sports.
Yeah, yeah. No, but we had wait because he came fourth. He came fourth term because he got out of
Yeah,
that
because I
math
got out of
class.
fucking no out of AP Physics, bro.
That's not math.
You look.
It then it pretty
Yeah,
much
that's-
was.
Yeah,
math.
I
I told you that pretty
thought
much.
that shit was
That
math.
Math gets scientific.
That was science. That was
That's the science of
yeah,
math.
yeah,
that was science math, nigga.
get
Fuck
to
all
the
that
basic
shit.
training,
Nigga.
like-
That was every day. I don't
That's
want to
like
go there.
That's like hammers. That's like hammers and screwdrivers. Now you in the chainsaws.
No,
and
what was funny?
Wiring
You
and
done
like
elevated.
weed whackers.
What was funny
like,
is we would all meet up,
Yeah.
but me and you would keep walking.
Go,
and
yeah, I gotta
out of the way.
I gotta watch y'all walk away. I gotta watch y'all. I gotta be like, I don't want to go
because we about to go
there.
work out, right? We were run the Merkers, share water. Hey, hurry up, bro, hurry up.
Yeah. I'm over here like, fuck, I gotta go in this
man.
goddamn physics class that I don't
Was it
understand.
AP physics?
Mr. Hightower,
AP here. Because like I took physics and aced it.
Oh.
And then AP physics, I don't know what the fuck happened, but that shit was like extremely difficult. And I was like, all right, nigga,
That's
no.
why it's called AP.
I didn't know what the, like, how,
Adrian Peterson version
I didn't think
of
it
this
could have
course.
Placement.
I didn't think it could have got that much harder. I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
But anyway, now to go back on that shit, I would say I would at least want like a girl to have similar common interest, maybe with sports. Like I would want you to know some football shit, or I would want you to know some
gonna be
basketball
honest
shit.
with
Like I want that. That's just me though.
Yeah,
But
but
Be honest
that
with you, like for my lady, me and my lady, she knew like sports because she worked. Like she was like a waitress.
Oh,
and,
word?
like, you know
Oh,
what I
okay,
mean?
okay, yeah.
Her,
So you're
her
around it.
family's into sports, so she like when we clicked on sports, that was tight because you know she from Dago, so she a Padres fan, she a Chargers fan. I'm from Frisco, so it's like I'm a Giants fan, I'm a Niners fan, and we frequently collide as far as like cancel. Hey,
homo.
he said yay. He said yay, like yay, like yay.
I said
like,
Shay.
That's what he
I
was.
said May. We
Nah,
can
that
go back
nigga
to
said
down.
gay.
We can go
That nigga
down.
said gay. Them 49ers gay.
Go down to the bay and hey, what do you
can
say?
I say? Fucking Happy Gilmore.
Yeah,
But anyways, yeah, like a woman that can click with you on sports is tight because
It is.
when the game is on,
I
she'll
think
be
it's
like,
tight
she'll
as
be
well.
like, she'll be like, fuck, like the game is on, ain't it?
I got
yeah.
Because I
Y'all both
mentioned
sit-
it. Because I mentioned
like-
it in the morning, and then so she just remembered, you know, for her man, it's like, yo,
I got problems, yo.
What? You don't want that? You
But
want to
hold up,
watch
hold
sports
up,
by
hold up,
yourself?
but hold up,
No. I got problems because to me it becomes a competition.
Oh yeah.
Oh, but that's
you do.
okay.
No,
Nah,
I turn the arguments into competition because then I want to argue because then I want to talk. I want to hear your perspective because I want to debunk your like theory.
so, yeah. He
wanna
Like
be- he wanna
because
be
I've
king
done
of
it.
the hill,
Because,
bro.
no, believe me,
Yeah,
You want to
like-
be king of the hill.
Like,
Nah,
get
because
your
believe
ass
me,
outta
like
here,
I,
nigga.
So that's a spiral. Have you ever seen a punt?
because I like in the past, like there have been like women I've like might know or anything like that, and they're fans of basketball, sports, whatever the fuck it may be. But I remember like there was a situation like trying to play 2K, murdered. Like get the fuck out of here, yo.
With your lady?
Not Milo.
to
No.
play 2K?
A girl was just trying to play 2K.
Yeah, nigga.
No,
beat a girl in 2K. The
Nah,
fuck?
but then like it turned into like a whole like sports debate and shit like, and then I turn it into a competition because
She was
I
just trying to play 2K.
Yeah, right.
Like,
You over here trying to go hella hard.
no.
what you think about LeBron stats?
Nah, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like
crazy.
she actually knew sports, but
Yeah.
But I'm so like deep into like basketball and shit.
Yeah.
The second you start talking about some shit and I disagree with you, like I turn it into like it's Skip and Shannon at that point. And I don't want to have to do that with you.
That's you.
That's
Yeah,
me
a
though,
you
but
thing.
that's
Yeah,
me. I'm just
yeah,
saying
yeah,
my
yeah,
preference.
yeah.
So like with Kyla don't like sports, she
It's
give a
good.
fuck about this shit.
Yeah.
I keep it to myself now,
I
you know,
feel that,
because
I feel
then
that,
it turns into and then it turns like we can have a LeBron and Jordan conversation
Yeah,
for
no, I'm
6 hours.
Call me when he has 6 championships, Sean. Is that your only argument? That's the only argument I need, Sean.
I don't need that. That's why like I don't like sports can be my thing.
Yeah.
You have your shit.
And
you know
that's
what
the
I'm
cool
saying?
thing about that's
yeah.
the cool thing about
I don't need the sports thing.
That's the cool thing about having some differences in a relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I
It
mean?
depends on who you are, honestly, as a person.
Oh yeah,
At the end of the
absolutely,
day,
absolutely. But
Like
that's the
you're
beauty
the
of
type
it.
to get into an argument. I'm not. So it's like we have differences. And
I'm
that-
trigger
what?
happy with the
No,
argument.
you
I
know
will
what?
argue with you
I know
quickly.
he for
Yeah,
sure
I
will.
won't.
I love arguing. I love to. No, it's not an argue. It's a debate. Like
yeah, it's
I
a
love to just go back
just
and
wanna
forth.
grind the
Like
gears a
that's just
little
me.
bit. Yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah.
So when it comes to sports, and I take this shit seriously.
Yeah.
And I know you don't take it as seriously as I do.
Look how
Exactly.
So I'm just
I know,
gonna.
Yeah, that's why.
Look
Yeah,
how
it's
aggressive
us all
he
the
is,
time.
bro.
It's every
No,
week.
it's
It's every week.
it's
thing.
Exactly. Like, but that's
like,
what
my
I'm
nigga,
saying.
calm down.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I take this shit seriously. I think I know everything. That's just me. But like, you gonna say some shit and I'll be like, nah, I'm a literally like belittle your
Lose it.
thoughts.
Yeah.
And I don't want to put you in that position.
You're a whore.
I'm a terrible person.
You whore.
But see, like,
If
I
I
be
was the first time I met you, I'd be like, damn.
like, damn, this nigga's an asshole.
So like, this is my
No,
train
but
of
then
thought.
also, but to me, if I can argue with you, I know I fuck with you.
Oh, you get off.
because you can
get
hold
handle
your
your
own.
handle
You can
your
hold your own
You get
against
off
me.
on that, like
What?
Yeah, he
like
does.
you get
Look
off
at him.
arguing? I love arguing.
no.
Dick
Like,
hard. Dick
when-
hard
when-
as fuck.
when-
Flip the table over.
when your lady or whoever you're in a relationship with, when they can argue back.
It's not because that's the thing. It's not an argument or debate. Like I'm saying, when it comes to certain shit,
Gotcha.
like, but also like you
'Cause it
said,
reminds you of being with your
debate-
boys.
No, but no. Okay, hold on. Let me backtrack.
And that's why I
Yes,
would
let me
want-
answer. Yes. When people can hold their own in an argument against me, I like that shit.
Yeah.
Whether it's male or female, I'm not saying. I know that me and you can go there. You know what I'm saying? So like we could take it there. I like that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I like that like maybe competitive spirit or that edge or something like that. Like you not gonna back down from what I gotta say. Because how I treat arguments, I treat it like you're dumb as fuck. Like I treat arguments like I'm 10 times smarter than you because I think I'm right. Because I'm not gonna argue what I don't know, right? So I know it. So let's go. So that was when me and my dad, like, because I get this shit from my dad. Like we be going back and forth between LeBron and Jordan all the time. It'd be a whole argument. That's like,
Jordan.
I be having anybody grew up in the '90s and shit like that.
Jordan.
Like it's
Bro,
a
100%.
so.
I remember seeing one video of this old head nigga though. He was going with LeBron.
No. People go with LeBron even from
Yeah,
that
it was crazy.
time. No, even from that time.
That's tough.
It was crazy watching
Yeah.
like an older person go hard for LeBron.
That's like
He was
I
like-
love that
He
because
was
you
like,
see
I
a nigga.
watched Jordan.
Yeah.
I know what it's like.
Yeah.
LeBron is on a whole. I was like,
Yeah. But I can respect the nigga like that
like, okay.
versus a nigga like one of them old bitter niggas is
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
man,
That
I
don't
saw
wanna- that
Jordan
don't wanna
and
pass the torch.
See,
this.
that's the problem with
Yeah.
your generation. Y'all
But that's the
don't
thing
know,
about
like,
me though is I do the proper research when it comes. I know we're getting off topic a little bit, but when it goes to like specifically that argument, I'm just as big as a Jordan fan as I am a LeBron fan. That's why I argue on the side of LeBron because I know just as much about Jordan as I do about LeBron, and that nigga's still playing, and I'm still watching.
yeah.
So it becomes that debate, and I'm not just arguing LeBron just because it's like some silly nilly shit. Like, nah, like I really know my shit.
Yeah.
So that's the problem, and it turns into some shit. Yeah.
But back to the
Go ahead, I'm sorry,
thing.
bro.
Tangent. I'm telling you.
Yeah, we
He was
always
on
do
the
it, which
biggest
is
shit
great.
talk
Which is
right
great
now,
though.
like,
But
that
what,
shit tight,
like
man.
I would always tell you growing up. I always tell him growing up, like, dude, like I just wish I had a girl version of you. All homo, no homo. You know what I mean? Like if I did, like, I would know it would be great.
And see,
You know
that's
what I mean?
the part. That's the cool part about finding somebody that doesn't have all of the common interests you share with, because then you can find the shit that you like with your homies in this girl in the process.
No,
You don't want to do that.
I want you to already be assembled.
Yeah. See.
See, that's the problem.
ready to go.
That's the problem, though. That's the issue.
You like
See, that's the thing.
He
passive
was
aggressive.
already ready to go, so we
But
became
you
best friends.
not-
So it's
but
like,
you not willing-
I just want to be best friends
Nah,
with this
bro,
girl,
'cause
and with some sex too.
That's
like,
the
that'd be
difference
cool.
between friendships and relationships.
But I want it to be a friendship that turns into
No,
a relationship.
yes,
It will.
but what you're not catching is that
We gotta have commonalities.
no, it's beyond that. Because you have a friendship. Me and you have a friendship, right? Me and you have a friendship.
Yeah.
But we're not on a romantic level.
Of course not.
So there's still a whole nother side of things. Yeah, we're friends, we're cool, but I still gotta learn you as a romantic. I have to get on that side of things. It's a lot. It's
part of the
it's a lot
process.
harder than being said because you want her to come assembled, but a lot of times it's not like that. You literally have to start from step one and build.
I
right?
learned her as a romantic, but I'm saying like as far as commonalities, like off the
I
bat,
gotta-
like I
yeah.
wanna what.
No, go ahead.
I want you to be like, I want us to be able to have, I don't want to be like, Smokey, get the hell out of it. What's that? Bitch, go. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
like
you don't want to deal with that.
like you don't know nothing. Like you don't know anything. I can't really
See,
like,
You would
But
do
that's
that.
what
on-
I'm talking about.
you would
Will.
do that?
no,
You would
not
do that
really.
shit?
Of course, because it would be like, all right, we got to watch this. But it's like, we could go watch it and you could learn the same type of shit watching Fresh Prince, watching reality. Like, we could do that, but it's like damn, like you don't know this shit. Like,
No,
fuck. So it's
no.
like,
See,
I'd be like, ah.
This is what it
that's-
is, bro. Like, what if, like, in the like that's part of the process.
That's
the
what I'm
process
saying.
Is good. And
That's what I'm
listen,
saying.
What if there's some things you don't like about yourself, right? No,
I'm gonna let him talk. I'm gonna let him talk.
no.
There was some things that you
We
don't
just
like
got
about
faces.
yourself, and you find somebody that you want to be in a relationship with. So you tailor the relationship to things that you like, and try to get your mind off things that you don't like about yourself, and you find
I see what you're saying.
you
Like a
find
projection
what you
type
hate
thing.
about yourself and love it in this relationship. And
that's
that's
why-
part of the process. If you're willing to take that route, that's what this path is
But
for.
that's what I meant by finding someone you have less in common with.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, I don't want
when you have someone who has less in common with you, they have different perspectives. It eventually becomes about perspective because you have to see things from the other side. You have to learn those things about yourself. But that's what I meant. Like you want her to come well equipped.
Kinda.
It's not like that.
Because I compare both of the relationships that I've had, and I
No,
can see like
but that-
where it was good in each or bad in each, and it's like, damn, like, all right, we really thrived because of this, or we really thrived because of this, or we didn't
yeah.
thrive because of this, blah blah blah. And it's like, okay,
I was just talking to him about basically something like similar, like I could relate to, like what you said saying.
What?
Like right when you dropped me off at the crib.
Yesterday? Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying like, basically what everything you're saying. Like I need to just like, damn,
Say it.
nigga, what?
I forgot what was it? What you saying?
Me just now talking about like I want her to be well equipped or assembled or whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
or,
like I was thinking like I've seen like the spectrum of being in a relationship. I've seen the good and bad,
yeah,
and so you know what I mean.
definitely. Yeah.
And so when
Y'all some little boys to
Both of
me.
y'all have. No. Both of y'all have.
No, but no, go ahead.
and so
See,
then
he's
you know
trying
I
to
found,
argue
I
like,
found a
yeah,
way,
y'all
I
some
like,
little
know.
boys. I've had a worse relationship.
Yeah.
Like, damn, nigga, like, calm down, my
It
nigga.
becomes a competition.
Like,
that's what,
nigga, calm down. Like, let
that's
the
why-
nigga talk.
That's
I
why,
be
like, I
quiet,
need
y'all.
her to not know what I'm talking about.
I feel it.
because it will turn into something. Yeah.
Okay.
But you know, then I found a woman that you know can talk to me about shit. She can talk to me about shit, and we make like the foundation as comfortable as possible. And that's like that process of that is cool because
Of
you can
finding it.
choose. Yeah, you can choose to have this conversation with this person in hopes that it benefits you
I mean,
singularly.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would want to have what we have as far as like, nigga, you know something. Like you coming with something. I don't have to teach you or show you everything. And it's like, because I've had to do that before. And it's like, I don't like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
No,
what I'm saying.
I'll
Because it
say
takes
this.
too much time.
It's not
Yeah.
even that it takes time. It's a feeling thing of like we ain't grow up the same.
Yeah.
Type
That's
shit, like-
okay, dog.
No,
Nah,
it
like,
is,
That
but
shit
it's
is
not.
okay. In finding a partner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, but it's
Like I
it's
can
tough.
respect it, but it's like
It's a
I'm trying to have those like you know what I mean? I would want those
it's
little moments.
tough because
That's
and that's the
what
thing, like I think my situation is so unique because like I said it happened on accident, like everything, not accident, I'm not gonna say accident, it just going from what I went through I went through through hell in my last relationship. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know why you stayed so long, but go ahead.
I had to learn. I had to learn. Nah, like we
No,
can
you
laugh
did.
about it.
Yeah,
Laugh,
you did.
like laugh all you want. I had to learn though, because I learned a lot about myself. And if it wasn't for that relationship, I wouldn't be the man.
Y'all the same in that aspect.
Boom,
of
I wouldn't be the man that I am today.
Y'all gonna ride it out. I know you gonna ride it out until you can't no more. I know you gonna ride it out
but-
until you can't no more. I'm not that guy.
Yeah, so
No.
So my question to you would be, you'd rather just not put into the time to try to build the relationship the way you want it to be, or what it should have been on first meet. You don't want to put in that time to do that.
It depends.
Nah, but that's
I'm not
what-
opposed to it.
That's the main.
I'm not
that's the
opposed
main
to
part.
and that's why I keep saying that like there's another side of things in which, like I said, I've been on both sides of the spectrum. I've had unhealthy and I've had healthy, right?
Say that.
You've had both.
Say that.
So it's just that like shit was so bad. I even had the thought process of like, okay, is it healthy because it's just not that? Like, do I
That's like
really
ooh,
do I
like how
really know
Kane
what
was
healthy
I don't know
is?
if you watched Kane's latest video, but he was like
The
girls.
Yeah,
Bro, how he was saying like you don't hit me.
Bro, that's the type of shit that needs to be
Like how you were
viral,
saying,
bro.
like how you were just now, like, is this good because it's not that,
Yeah.
or is this good because it's
and
good?
that's the reason why he got sick
Yeah,
and continued
Well,
to be sick.
Not the reason.
No,
why.
that, yeah, no.
Oh no,
that's
no,
not
health
I mean,
issues.
no, but
he had health
just,
issues.
but just in that aspect, he was like, the girls who were coming over were like, I fuck with you because you don't hit me, you treat me better than what they do, but it's still not good.
Yeah. He was so
Because
direct
he's-
with the camera.
Yeah.
He said, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, he was like, yeah, like
Because I don't hit
But that's
you?
the same type of thing just now. What you said is like, is this good because it's good, or is this good because it's just better than that?
Yeah. Nah, but that's what I've had to learn.
Levels,
so
I guess.
the first
You gotta be
thing,
okay with
the,
levels.
the
Take
first
that
way
stairs
I was
sometimes.
able to identify that is first things first. I don't need to not trust you,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, that's off rip.
No. But the thing is that in a relationship, it automatically let's just use it from a number standpoint, right? So you get into a relationship, you trust each other at 100%, right?
Yeah.
And then as she starts doing things, that trust starts to that 100% goes to 99%,
Doing things
98,
negatively to the
97,
relationship.
90, 96.
Are you saying negatively, right?
I'm saying negatively because she might do something. You're like, I need to watch that. I need to watch that, right?
Trust is going down. Like what?
Like I need to watch that. Oh, you did this? Oh, I need to watch that. Even it might be nothing, but it might be something. You don't know. But because of the trust levels, like you know what I'm saying, like you're gonna pick up shit. We're humans. We're gonna pick up shit, right? We're gonna pick up if you acting weird. We're gonna pick up if you doing shit, and especially I spend all this time with you. I know the ins and outs. So you acting weird when this happens, you acting like, so I need to pay attention to that. First things first, that woman has never done anything for me to be like, okay, I need to watch that. I need to watch that.
put that in
Nah, like I don't have to do that. I don't have to have that mentality in which, like, okay, like my nigga, your phone on your brightness is down, my nigga. Like, hold on, what you trying to
Even
hide?
that type of shit, damn.
But
I'm not
that's-
worried.
but
I'm
you
not
gotta
worried
understand
nothing
where
about
I
that
came
shit.
from.
Yeah, no, I get it.
You see what I'm saying?
He was
So
willing to
like,
take that.
I looked at her one
Trust
time.
issues.
I had to say like I've held back from saying certain things because I need to make sure that you're not gonna react how the last reacted if I do this. If I do that. But then
Now
you
that's
do
real.
that and
Now
then
that's real.
Okay, hold on. So let me when it comes to let's talk about money. Let's just say I bought me a pair of shoes, right? Mm-hmm. My last relationship,
I love this conversation.
she gonna look at me and be like,
Wear my pair.
no, she gonna be looking at me like, hold
Where'd you
on,
get all
hold
that
on, my
money?
nigga, like, hold on. Like what you doing with that?
Wait, what? In what
Like,
type of way?
why you like hold on, like my nigga, you didn't do this. So like why are you buying yourself new pairs of shoes? Like don't
What
like
are
she
you
was
saying?
Oh.
You didn't buy me some? Or like, why are you buying them?
It's
She's
more of
why
like
are
a
you- bro. That's
okay. Hold on. No.
I'm
Let me
just trying to
do
figure
this.
out why
Hold on.
you-
That was a bad example. Let me do this.
Not really.
I walked into.
Well, I just wanted to.
No,
it wasn't a bad example. I just wanted to.
That was
like,
just that was a bad example
go ahead,
from a perspective side. So let me say this.
want to understand
I remember
it more.
one time I was in my past relationship, I had jeans on. She was like, "Who the fuck you looking cute for?"
Jesus Christ.
Whoa, hold on. Just because I got jeans on, because I wear sweats and shorts all the time. So I got jeans on for this one day. And I was, hold on, what you doing over there?
Yeah.
Like, you trying to look cute for? But my current relationship, you look nice.
You look nice. That's
You
the
this,
best, bro.
Like, I want to look nice because I want to have some jeans on today. Like, I feel like putting on jeans. So she's supportive of that instead of it being an insecurity of nigga, why you looking? Who you looking cute for?
Because probably like for that reason and the same reason with my girl, like the same reason they want to go do their nails or like get their eyebrows done and shit like that. That makes them feel good. So when they see they man feeling himself, they're like.
It also depends on that situation of like the jeans, because it depends on what you guys have been through history, how they're saying. Because you could have her say like, "Ooh, who you trying to look cute for?" And you be like, "You." You know what I mean? Or it's like when it coming like that, like, "Who you trying to look cute for?" Like, damn, like, you know what I mean? It's a difference in that.
No, absolutely. So, and that's why I was. So let me go back to the original point the original point that I was making is like, if I buy myself some shit, it's not about like the gifts. Because I'm gonna have my.
Now I see.
I'm
Now I see what you mean about the shoes. Like, why'd you buy those shoes? Who you trying to get cute for?
You feel me?
That is the question that I needed.
You feel me? That's what I meant.
Yeah.
I had to like break it down a little bit differently. So what I'm saying, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I remember one time I'm like, yo, I need to buy myself something. Kyla was like, do it.
Yeah, go spend that money.
Do it.
Cause she know.
And she like, nigga,
She know
like,
you deserve that
upgrade
money
yourself. Do you.
She
Do
know
it.
she
Do what you
respected that
feel.
shit.
And that was a difference. And I had to be like, hold on, you're not tripping about what I spend my money on? You're not tripping about this? You're not tripping about... I was like, oh, I get it now.
Yeah.
Like, I get it.
Cause y'all done work to that level.
Like, I get it. Like, you want me to be happy, genuinely happy.
Genuinely.
But versus...
That's just like dopamine.
Versus a you buying shit for yourself to keep yourself maybe in a certain status from the outside looking in. Like, you need to look this way so you keep the eyes on you, or you keep the shorties looking at you, certain with shit like that. Versus her, she was like, nah, bro. Like, I was like, I need some new clothes. You can go, like, and she's like, yeah, you should buy yourself something. You don't even really buy yourself nothing, did it? Like, I'm like,
because I be wearing your shit.
It's different. Like, it is different. Like, so it's just a different spectrum. I know we went a roundabout way of saying everything, but like, just ultimately what I'm saying with you as far as like growth is there needs to be that
He killed them waters, but I'm listening
mouth
to you.
dry as hell.
Like,
that's why I asked.
Can I get a swig?
no, you good.
Yes, sir.
Can I steal this thing?
Go ahead, steal that.
I'm trying to be a little. I'm hot than the motherfucker though. I will say that.
I bet.
But
Wow,
So-
a synchronized drink. That was crazy.
It was. I didn't even know.
That's the first time it's ever happened. Oh shit.
I was like, what the fuck is happening?
A synchronized. That was tight.
like I said, I look. I mean, like, I'll wrap it up by saying this. Like, I've been on both sides of the spectrum, and I've had to look at my relationship and like, is it only good because we just not fighting and we agree on some shit, or is it good because it's actually good?
Yeah.
And I've always said this from jump. You have to know who you're dating, because if you don't know who you're dating, that trust
Shit get fucked up.
that trust
Shit could get fucked up.
becomes a problem. Trust becomes a problem. I fucked up early in my relationship, so I had to re-earn
Build
the
it up.
trust.
Yeah.
I had to build that shit up. And I will say this, within building that trust up, I've had to realize like how good I have it.
Bruh.
I had to realize
That's what's
how
beautiful about
good I
the
had
struggle,
it.
bro.
Because no matter what, like, even like, and it wasn't like, we're not talking about like no cheating or nothing like that, but I was just doing dumb shit. I was young and dumb, wasn't really ready to be in the situation that I'm in.
Yeah.
So earning that trust, seeing where it is, it has now became almost seamless, like easy to do the right thing.
Yeah.
And I've said
That's
this
how it should
before.
be
That shit is
anyway.
seamless.
But that's
Being
just how-
faithful
That's just how it should be anyway.
is the best decision I've ever made in my life.
that's
Less
cool.
problems.
That's cool.
It's less arguments.
Yeah, you just have a happier, healthier life
Like, hey,
Wait. When you said,
when you're being faithful.
oh, faithful.
like deciding to
Hell yeah,
make
bro.
sure everything's clean. When
Yeah.
it ding, hey babe, who texted me, yo? Hey, what's going on over there? Like,
Yeah.
but she could just look at your phone. Oh, hey, so and so texted you weird. Like, hand you the phone. That is a different feeling.
That is a different feeling.
Of putting your
Who's
phone
this?
on do
Yeah.
not disturb, putting it face down, like
Because you
tucking
walking
it
on
away.
eggshells, like, yeah.
But
Bro.
like, I never had those problems.
Bro, I've
Because
had them. But then
Because
also,
you didn't want to take the time
No.
no. He's never
no.
just had them in
Yeah,
general. Yeah,
I don't give a fuck.
Oh,
No,
okay.
but then also
Number one,
dealing
and
with,
it's like-
dealing with it from the other side of where you putting your phone on do not disturb. You turning your brightness down because you don't want something to go on. Like, I've seen both sides of the spectrum.
Hell yeah.
So
I'm also
looking at
scared
my
to let
own
myself
relationship,
get to that point of like vulnerability.
you have
as
to,
far
but
as, like,
that'll fuck your relationship
Bro,
up because you're not being vulnerable.
Do you take
I know.
you take your phone to the bathroom?
well, just to like have fun on it.
That's another thing.
That's another thing.
another thing with
Not
the
to-
relationship.
I've been in a relationship.
Why you on your phone?
I've been in a relationship where it's like, why do you always take your phone to the bathroom?
like what you
Bitch,
doing?
I'm
Who you
playing
talking
games.
to?
Yeah, but that don't matter. That's not what they think though. They don't think about
And if
games.
a girl act like that,
think
I'm
about
done.
basketball. You see?
I'm the type to just be
But-
like, fuck
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Because like,
I
nigga,
feel
you're
you.
tripping.
I feel you.
Because
But
I wouldn't trip on you
As
with
we
that.
get older, you're gonna run into the problem in which the girl automatically feels like that just because of what she's been through in the past. So you need to now reassure her
And I'm like,
that you a faithful nigga, like you 100%,
like,
right?
fuck all that.
But the issue
But it
is
is
that
crazy. You're right.
what's gonna happen, and I'm not like projecting this
I know,
on you.
I know.
I'm kind of reaching when I say this. What's gonna happen is you're gonna fuck a relationship up. Just because you like,
Oh, yeah, don't project that. I didn't know that
bitch,
was coming.
relax. Don't you put that on me, Vicky Bobby. No. I'm not saying you're gonna fuck it up, but I'm saying like what's gonna like what can happen, or like think about the possibility of if a woman's like, nigga, why you taking your phone in your belly? You're like, hold on, you questioning me? You gotta go. But it could just be just because of just her past. She's scarred, yo.
Yeah.
So you have to reinsure that
reinsure
trust.
that.
So there's the other thing
But
of
it depends
building
on, like,
it
do I
from
like
the
you that
ground
much
up.
to like
So
really,
now it's all
to like
about
really want
liking
to really want to be
somebody that much.
I'm saying like do I fuck with you that much to try to like
wanna put in that time.
Because when I was younger, I was Captain Save-A-Ho. Like I wanted to help a girl get from where she was to build her up and blah blah. Now I'm to like I don't got time for all of that.
Yeah, but building up and being Captain Save-A-Ho were two different things.
Facts.
Because you have to separate the two within a relationship. Because
I was using it as the
I understand what you're saying, but maybe for the listeners,
That's
it's
how
like,
you felt.
Yeah,
I get it.
yeah,
I
just
get
from
it.
a lesson standpoint, is that you have to separate the two. Are you just acting like this because you genuinely feel like that, or are you acting like this because of your past? I need to be the real nigga in your life.
And you know what I fuck with? Just
hard.
those deep,
That was hard.
those deep
a bar.
talks you randomly have with your partner, and then you end up
Oh,
answering the question that
we're
you
getting
had.
away.
No, this is great.
No, we're not getting away. I'm just saying, like,
love this.
You have that conversation with him, and you're just like, oh,
Yeah.
that's probably why you trip. And then it makes you, as a grown man, you want to just like lay it down. That way it doesn't happen again. Then you say it, and then you ask them, am I right? Do those two connect? And then they're like, yeah. And then now you're like, damn, I broke a wall that probably no one has ever wanted to spend time on, figuring that out. And then it never happens again.
I'm too good.
Then you in the bathroom with your
fuck up.
You in the bathroom. Bro, that's a court, bro.
That shit kind of hard.
All right, throw it at me. Go ahead, throw it back.
I'm not vengeful.
That's you a hoe for that.
I was joking. I
didn't know this shit was gonna hurt. It's a bullet, bro.
I didn't know this shit was gonna hurt,
This
bro.
nigga said, phew.
I didn't know it was gonna hurt. I thought it was soft.
Nigga. Like it's a goddamn dart, nigga.
This shit look like Batman.
That's wood,
No, it
nigga.
do
That's
look
a
like
It
hard
look like
ass-
Batman, right?
Hard
Like,
ass
But nah,
wood
what I'm
piece.
saying
I didn't know it was
is,
gonna hurt.
what I'm saying is
Talk.
getting a chance to know your partner
yeah, you gotta talk.
and talk it out rather than postponing bullshit just for another
Nah.
day, and then it starts to build up. But once you start to break down walls
Nah.
with each other, and even with shit with yourself, your relationship immediate results.
I'll say
bro.
this. I've always
That's the fucking best part.
If anybody's
Shout out.
listening, still shit.
Shout out.
The first thing in a relationship is talk. Like actually talk. Talk about
You like-
Well, you love to
everything.
talk, bro.
No, I'm
I don't, honestly,
That
but-
sounds good in theory. Hold on. It
I
sounds
do, but I don't.
it
But
sounds it sounds easy in theory.
How you
And
doing
it
this shit? No, I'm
sounds it sounds a lot easier said than done. And it sounds kind of obvious. Like talk. Of course
It's
we're gonna
easy
talk.
as fuck.
No. But what I mean by
not, actually,
talk
you're right.
is having those deep, uncomfortable conversations.
bro. I
like
Even
deep
when,
conversations.
even when,
Best, bro.
even when
the car conversations,
Even
deep
when-
car convos,
they're not relevant. Even when the conversations are not relevant, they're not relevant to what we're going through.
Yeah.
But because you guys talk about everything, there immediately becomes a deeper understanding of who you are as an individual person. So as you get to know and as you get to unlock these little keys and you get to unlock these like little things about the other
levels,
person,
bro. Broken
now
down,
I
bro.
know that if you do something. For one, I can trust you if you do it because now I know how you genuinely feel about
That's what I
that
was about
type
to
of
say.
situation. Like I'm telling you, like having those conversations, that's why, like, believe it or not, like this is a very roundabout way to say everything, but like having Cruz, like the dog, and us going on those walks and walking the dog, and we're late at night having those talks.
We had a dog.
We've unlocked things that like I may have never unlocked or got to these points in a previous relationship or with another woman. Because hold on, let me finish my point.
No, go.
Because we have this time, because we have this time together, it's just me and you.
Yeah.
So what we gonna do? We gotta talk.
That's like how Chris said.
If I'm
with
in the
weed.
house, if I'm in the house, I got the TV to distract me or separate us. I got
dog brought us
the rooms.
together.
I can go in another room. I go in another room. You
That's
can
what
be in
all
this room. I can be
relationships-
in that room.
Because like I said,
But-
Chris was saying with the weed, like you smoking with your boys, like that's a time to bond. That's a time to talk and have
Yeah.
a deep conversation.
Especially right now.
All fuck with yeah.
me,
You know,
that's-
but he was like,
that's
that's what Cruz is to y'all. That's the weed. It's to bring y'all together.
And then,
But
bro,
then also, we do smoke together. We smoke. We get high together.
see, and
so
that shit is amazing. Bro, that
Smoke with
shit
your
is
girl?
amazing.
What you mean?
Yeah, to smoke with your girl.
Okay.
Sometimes it's lit
That
because
shit is
we
lit.
standing on a patio.
I'm
I'm not opposed to it now.
If the
I got me
music,
a glass of champagne.
if the music is on, bro.
I'm
To
not
piggyback
opposed
on
to
the
it
walking
now.
the dog. To piggyback on the walking the
Go
dog.
ahead, talk to me.
Ain't that shit tight? Like when you and your lady walking your dog and y'all start just coming up with like situations. Like if a fucking coyote came out, you think the dog gonna attack
Handle
it?
business?
Yeah,
Yeah.
to handle
No, he
business.
will.
That type of shit is
He
hella
will.
funny.
I've seen the nigga attack a raccoon.
Then
and
it
shit
starts
like that,
getting hella funny. Like start.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's talking about the individual
Just
conversations
conversation,
within
yeah,
themselves.
yeah.
But I'm saying just what that little conversation, having that little conversation,
impact.
Find
what that
something.
does for the
yeah.
rest of the relationship moving forward. Because I walk that nigga
becomes a
every
thing.
night. It's me and you every night. So we've had fights. If it don't get solved within this walk, oh, it's about to get bad. That's how I know how serious something is. If we cannot solve our
handle
issues within this 20-minute walk, it's a big issue.
I never experienced that, but thank you for sharing.
But that's
that,
what I'm
bro.
saying. Like
That's crazy. That's a level. That's just a level.
And that's why I said I had to kind of slow down on the weed because I've had insecurities about my own relationship. And I started having insecurities. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Like I'm 25, I'm young, but I'm in this relationship. It's good, but like, is it good because it's good, or maybe is it just good like for the moment? Have I found love this quickly, and have I found the right relationship this quickly in life?
Ooh, talk to me, nigga. Talk to me, nigga. Because I was on the same shit.
Yeah.
But that's because I was personally. This is no shot to you.
No,
I think,
go ahead.
I think my maturity level was a lot like
You were young.
quicker.
You were young.
No. I'm saying as far as like how I matured was a lot
Oh,
quicker.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I was in this
understand that.
predicament the first go round.
Yeah.
As in like, damn, is this it? Like, did I
too
make the
perfect.
right decision? Like, like
too perfect.
Like, what the fuck?
Fuck, I got all these damn ideas in my head. Like, I don't know who to interrupt.
So it's like I've already experienced that. And it's like it's
You
crazy.
that nigga.
It's crazy that like now you're experiencing that, and it's like
But
just
because
wild.
it was high thoughts. Because like I said, I don't feel like this sober. Sober.
shit. I was like,
This
sober,
the one.
nigga.
Fuck them other bitches.
Bro, I'm on that same.
Because it's not
page.
about other bitches. It's not about other women. It's just about the ideology of being young.
Yeah.
Don't waste your
Like
youth.
your 20s on being in a relationship, and that's what fucked me up. But
But the issue
I
is
was too young
as
and I
a
fucked up. But,
society, right?
As a societal norm.
Today,
As
I'm
a
sorry, that's whole nother
society norm, it's be young, go have fun, go do what you want to
yeah.
do. Nah,
Young, wild, and free
not
type
that
shit,
that's
you know what
not a thing. Go have fun, go do what you want to do. But the thing is that
however
like
your life
I had
goes,
to
bro.
realize that like I kind of play a role in life. I got lucky.
Yeah.
Like I just lucked up. I
Yeah.
got lucky. I found like when
That's
I
what I'm
found
saying.
it, I found it.
You just roll
and
it.
it's been great and it's been amazing.
Nigga.
Man,
I
hey,
wouldn't trade it
You
for the
gotta,
fucking
you
world.
gotta play the ball as it lies. I had to hit it off Big Fat's foot back there.
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
You gotta play the ball as it lies.
That's what I'm saying. So that's the thing. Like I
the
found
cards
this
you dealt
relationship.
with.
It's been fucking amazing.
Right?
It's been great. It's been perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't ask for anything different. But those insecurities, those demonizing thoughts. Like, hold on, nigga, you 25, like you young, you got your own job, you got your own crib, like you doing everything for yourself. Like why not go live a little? And I'm like, I don't feel like this sober. I had to stop smoking. I had to, like, I would be insecure about that. I'd have these insecurities, and I'd be like, wait, like, am I doing the right thing? Am I making the right decision? Yeah, we found greatness this quick, but like, is this gonna portray for forever?
Those are the same thoughts that fucked me up. I wasn't even high, and they fucked me up.
Yeah,
honestly,
but also this is the thing.
Never had that.
Having a girl that I can tell that to. Yo, I had to come to college. Yo, I had insecurities. The real reason I stopped, I had to slow down on the weed for her. I had to tell her, I'm like, the real reason I need to slow down on the weed is because once my insecurities reached my relationship, I was like, nah, this is not what I'm doing. Like, this is not cool. And I had to have that conversation, that uncomfortable conversation of,
man.
Yo, I had
that.
these insecurities about this, and that. And she has to be a woman enough to accept what I got to say and accept to what I got to think or what I'm thinking in the moment. I'm like, yo, look, like, this is what it is. But also it takes a man to be honest.
Say that.
This is
to
true.
Say that to her. Because I could have just let that shit ride, and then I could have been like, okay, like, I'm high, like, it is what it is. But nah, I as the man in this relationship,
you gotta be honest.
I have to communicate that to you so you understand what I was going through. You understand what I'm thinking. You understand what I'm going through in this moment. Yeah. Because
he going off.
Yeah, for sure.
Because me exposing that vulnerability to you allows you to have to generate your own opinion. Yeah. What if she was like, you're right, fuck it, let's break it off? Like I don't know what she's thinking, but I have to communicate that to her and then let her generate her own opinion on
that's that. That's the problem that I had with, as far as like being so honest all the time and then seeing the reactions here and there from these different women and it never going right. My fault. I saw that drop. You could lift it up. But motherfuckers like saying that they want honesty, and then when they get the honesty, it never goes like, you know what I mean?
The way you planned it to go?
I stopped, not that I stopped being honest, I stopped even talking. I just removed myself from anything that has to do with a female, because I'm just like eerie. Like, I don't even want to, you feel me?
Honestly, bro, I'm okay with going through those levels, like with my lady or like, you know, like my partner.
But that's what I'm saying.
Because like when I enjoy seeing my lady succeed at something.
You should never be comfortable in a relationship.
Yeah.
I mean, you should be comfortable,
and then
but you should never be
shit.
comfortable to a point in which the relationship becomes stagnant. That uncomfortability, having that anxiety,
that's man
showed me something, because now I can communicate this to you and have open communications about my thoughts and say, hey, I was feeling like this at this moment. So she can be like, okay, and understand where you're coming from. She can understand, like just having an open communication, open lines of communication. And that's why I said you need to talk to your lady. You have to talk. So those walks, hey, yo, we walking the dog. Hey, look, I got high. I'm experiencing these thoughts and shit like that, and I got to go down the line, and I got to tell her this uncomfortability. So for 3 days, I kind of like our relationship like had kind of not dwindled or anything, but I
went through a patch.
We went through a little rough patch during those like 3 days that I was feeling like that, because I was like, all right, like I need to like really find the deep rooted situation of what this is, and then I need to work that shit out with myself. Like, you know, so during those 3 days, I'm working it out with myself. It's fucking my relationship up. But that 4th day, I communicate that to you. Oh man, it's lovely. That's where like
it's a lot to do with living together.
Oh yeah, I mean there's that too. There's that too.
Living together,
I enjoy living together with my lady, bro.
Another fucking level.
That'll make or break your relationship as well.
No, it will,
bro. It'll make or break your relationship.
That shit broke,
bro. And to piggyback on what you were saying, like as far as like having those uncomfortable talks, you know, arguments or whatever, like. For me personally, because I love you, because I care about you, that means I care about us. I'm down to have these arguments if that means at the end of this argument we're gonna get to a point of understanding, and that way it doesn't recycle again in the future.
Bro,
to me, I'm like, cool, let's do this because I care about this relationship so much. We gotta figure it out.
Just figure it out.
Because you a grown woman, I'm a grown man. We have things that we've invested in, whether it was time or financially. And I don't see myself doing those things without you,
bro. I never argued. I'm not one to.
I hate. You have to argue though.
Nah, I don't like it.
No, you don't like it.
I've had a relationship in which we never argued.
But listen,
and I want that back.
And
that's type shit.
Bro,
I want that back.
And arguments
because I don't like this shit.
What's your definition of an argument? Though?
No, hold on. Let me hold on before you answer the question.
Okay.
You have to when an argument happens, you need to accept it. But where a lot of relationships fail,
Shut up.
where a lot of relationships
like that.
fail
No, I'm
is
just
an
playing.
argument will be the cause of a breakup versus an argument being a chance for you to learn. And you need to problem solve within the argument. You get your point off, I'm gonna get my point off. But
But you gotta be
hold on,
selfless.
hold on.
You gotta
Hold
be
on.
selfless.
No,
Why are we
no,
arguing?
it's not about why are we arguing. We're arguing because we have a difference of opinion. But what can
But
we
if it's
do?
little shit,
Nah,
it
hold on.
depends on like the difference
Hold
between
on.
arguing and debate. Like if it's a debate, like how you're saying, like we could
No,
come to
no,
a
no,
common
no.
ground.
That's not what I'm
Like
saying.
the argument is over petty shit. Like
No,
No,
not
no,
all
no,
the time.
not all the time. That's what I'm saying
That's
is
what I view as
you
an
have
argument.
to
that's what I view as an
you
argument.
have to understand. It's also about it's about understanding and problem solving. The issue is that's where I benefited in my relationship. The second we argue, we gonna argue. Let's argue back and forth. Let's argue. Let's
get this
it
out.
out.
Yeah.
But
I thought y'all was about
at
to do
the-
it.
No,
at the end of the argument, at the end of the argument, you need to have a
common ground.
not a common ground. That's not what I'm saying. You need to say,
Just
okay,
an understanding.
I wouldn't even go there. I wouldn't even go there.
I get my opinion.
It's not about that. I'm saying is within the argument, you have to solve the situation.
Yeah, you gotta highlight
You
shit
have
mentally.
to between both of us.
Between
what's
both
that?
of you.
we need to argue, but then we need to solve it at the
Okay.
end of the
Yeah,
argument.
well,
we
give
need
me
to
an
understand
example.
how can we evolve from this argument? It's about learning
I
from
get
it.
it. Give me an example.
It's
Some
about
people-
like
Give me an
okay, if
example
you-
of
if
an
you-
argument.
Bro, if you and your lady are arguing about something and you have
But what
no
is it?
idea-
I'm asking
Huh?
you. Give me an example
Shit,
of an
okay.
argument. Like
What's
what?
something-
What's an argument that
Fuck,
can
bro.
be like?
arguments, but the thing about fucking arguments in relationships, like once you problem solve, you forget about that
Yeah,
shit.
you forget
Like,
about
you
that shit, bro. It gets
that
thrown
shit-
away
little ass
because
shit.
you and her don't want to go through that again.
Yeah,
And then,
so y'all figure
and
it
then
out.
Even
See,
if
I'm the
it
type,
like,
like, I don't
even if
even-
it
why you coming
remotely
at me?
comes up in a
Fuck
conversation,
that.
even if it remotely comes up in a conversation, y'all kind of have this look at each other and you like smile like we used to argue about that shit.
I don't
It
know about
eventually
that.
gets like that.
Yeah, no, it does. But
does.
I
That
guess
shit's
what I'm
tight,
more
bro.
so saying is that it's like if you guys are gonna argue, like arguments happen, and that's the issue. People think that like arguing is a bad thing. No, arguments are actually good. But the issue is you have to solve. You have to get to the root of the problem, and then solve it, and then make sure it doesn't continue to happen.
The only reason I see it as a bad thing is because I'm a non-confrontational person. So it's like we've never had an argument. We've never had an argument. I argue with my mom all the fucking time. Or like, you know what I mean? Like I hate that
Okay,
shit. So
okay.
like I would not want that to be happening
Let me say this.
in a relationship. Like what the fuck for what?
Yeah, but
I just not
But
confrontational.
what happens is when relationships is you argue and then y'all just go y'all separate ways.
Yeah.
And it never gets figured out. Like y'all
That's
argue
a-
and then
that's
y'all
an argument.
separate.
That's an argument. That's
then,
for sure
then y'all
argument.
separate and then y'all come back and act
Yeah.
like nothing happened.
You might be-
Nah. Don't act like nothing happened. Act like something happened. But with that something, you have to figure out the root of the problem. And you have to problem solve. Like you have to solve out the riddle. They rolled all the way over there?
Yeah, all the way. over
Damn.
there. That
Oh,
shit gone.
never. But like
Gone.
like an
throw that
argument is
anymore.
almost like a puzzle.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to make this one, like you're trying to make these couple of pieces fit.
Yeah.
But you need to see where the pieces go
Yeah.
and how they fit. You have to put it all together. Argue like the problem. Like I said, the problem is like we can argue, but then we can just walk away, but then come back when we're feeling better, and then act like nothing happened.
I'm not
That's
ready for
not
none of
the
this.
problem. That's the issue.
That's
you
the
have
issue.
to
You're
argue it
postponing-
out.
you're postponing
and then
the
you
shit.
have to talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay, how can we make sure that this does not happen again?
Yeah, I'm not ready.
Couples don't do that,
see-
and that's what I went through in my last relationship. We argue, and then it's like, okay, like either you just, y'all forget about it, y'all have makeup sex, and y'all do whatever, you
That
buy
shit
her something,
toxic.
or
That shit
whatever.
sound
That shit's
toxic,
toxic
bro.
as fuck,
That
and
shit
I
sound
went through that
toxic,
shit,
bro.
bro. I went through that shit,
And
And
why? Because you have an amount of care for this person.
Yeah.
Enough to want to just be.
and you're
in
just
this
like,
relationship.
fuck it, I love her. Like, let me just,
Yeah,
like,
if this means we not about to fight,
I love you. It is what it is. Like,
Start
it is.
getting-
Never
start getting
experienced
the
that.
Nah, but that's what I'm saying.
But that's why it's
I'm
toxic.
not saying you haven't been
And
through
I don't
shit.
wish that on you. At
I
all.
won't ever.
whoa.
I'm quick to.
wish
I'm
that on
quick
you.
to cut.
But
I'm
see, you
quick
might
to
be in a
cut.
space. You might be in
Like,
a
stop.
space. You might be in a space where it's like for example, I've been in a situation with my lady and like we got into an argument, and then we end up making back up, and then she's like, I don't like when we fight.
Yeah.
And I was like, hold on. in my mind, I'm like, that wasn't a fight. Like we learned something.
That was a conversation.
Yeah, this was like a lesson for both of us. And then because I instilled that information that I thought that was going on, she was like, oh, okay, so that's a lesson. Like we can learn something from when it starts to get heated.
Problem solving.
You might not be in that space. Yeah. You might be in that type of space to think that, like, to not be able to decipher what was a fight or what was a lesson.
But the problem is in a healthy relationship, everything's a lesson.
Everything. You got to know how to. You have to see that at first hand. Like, man, fuck, me and my lady are hella fighting. But really, it's a lesson, bro. Yeah. Because then you start with your homies and you start saying like, damn. That's crazy. Because my lady said that the other day and I'm just now figuring that out.
Damn.
And then you recollect and you like, damn, that wasn't a fight. And she was tripping. She wasn't tripping. I was tripping.
Everything's a lesson. In a healthy relationship,
you gotta want to put
everything's
in that time,
a lesson,
bro.
because you have to learn lessons. What do you do with lessons? You learn from lessons, right?
Damn.
So the thing is, like, let's say we argue about finances, right? Yeah. But within finances, the argument needs to not end on.
God damn, fool.
My bad.
Shit stank like a bitch.
The hot air just like hit my nose.
Did it stink though?
Shit. I didn't. Nah, this smelled
okay, cool.
Yeah. It was a feeling.
Okay, let's just say like me and DJ, we in a relationship, but we arguing about finances, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The argument could be, okay, let's just say like like something I spend a lot of money on is probably like weed, right?
Okay.
So let's say, yo, you spend too much money on weed. Mm-hmm. You need to cut that shit back. I think I don't spend that much money on weed. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But the thing is like we gonna have this argument. We gonna go back and forth, yada yada yada. Mm-hmm, but the thing is, in relationships, what will happen is we're gonna argue, but we're gonna walk away. We're gonna walk away from the argument.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna keep spending that $100 a week on weed.
But you know what? I'm the type like, why the fuck are you even questioning me?
But that's the problem.
That's the problem, bro.
That's the problem.
That's the problem. You gotta want to be able to solve that question that you're questioning.
No. So it becomes
like, get out of my business type shit.
Then we bring the other word in. Let's talk about like compromise, right? Mm-hmm. The word compromise goes a long way in a relationship.
When you're in a relationship you care about, it gets scientific, bro.
No, because then we have the problem solved. Now it's I don't spend $100 a week on weed. Now I need to spend $50 a week. Like okay, we argued, but in relationships, what'll happen is like you argue, y'all walk away from the situation, then y'all come back together, everything's good, whatever, until I spend $100 a week on weed again. The same argument comes back up. Instead of, hey, he comes to me and says, I need you to like you're spending way too much money on weed. We got to cut this here, there, and there. Mm-hmm. We have the problem solved.
Show the importance of this conversation.
That too, but now we have the problem solved. Yeah. Okay, how can we take this 100 and take this down to 50?
Yeah, and still have lights.
Now I need to understand.
And still have water.
But now I need to understand that that 100 needs to go to 50.
Rations.
Now that 100 needs to go to 50, right? Uh-huh. But if it doesn't go to 50, it's gonna cause additional problems in a relationship. Right. So like, let's just say
y'all find a system together.
Now it's 50. Now I'm spending $50 on weed. Like, I mean, that's a reach and that's a stretch. Yeah. But like, I'm trying to make it
just
in the best example.
Just to paint the picture. Yeah.
Just to try to paint the picture as best as I can, because it's hard to be situational.
I've seen that and I've experienced that.
Nah, see, Kyla hit me. She was like, "You spend too much money on weed," but like at the end of the day,
you respect it.
No. I mean, at the end of the day, like if I'm
like you pocket watching,
I'm kind of the breadwinner in the situation.
I'm saying, yeah,
so it's
you
kind of like
watching.
You need to relax. But as a man, hold on. As a man, typically you be like, nigga, this my money. Like, what the fuck is you tripping on? Hold on.
Yeah, I already know he going.
But as a woman, she has the right to tell you when you're wrong, right?
Why am I wrong? How am I wrong?
Because okay. Let's say this. Let's say
I want some weed.
No. It's not about. It's not you're. I think as individuals, we look at the dollar amount and we look at what we're buying, and then we're like, nigga, $100 here, $100 there, like it's nothing. Mm-hmm. But to her, you have to understand what she's coming from and what she has to say. I
guess $400 a month is kind of crazy on weed.
Yes, I mean, but I'm saying like kind of before that.
You got
we got to kind of take that away.
It's like if you got it and you could do it, it's like, why are you questioning me?
But no, you're not wrong.
You're not wrong to think that. But you also got to figure out why is she asking that. We need to get to the root of this, because if you're gonna always be like, why are you spending this on that? Why are you spending this on this?
I'm a bad guy.
It's just gonna be a circle, right?
I'm a bad guy.
It is gonna be a circle, bro. Now she's gonna come to you. She's gonna come to you. Honestly, when we get off the podcast, honestly, hold on. When we get off the podcast, we can open it up.
Oh, yeah.
Kyla
Yeah.
can tell her perspective because with her not being able to like maybe give a woman's insight to certain things is gonna kind of cripple us in this argument. But what I'm saying is she can give a different
then there's
insight to be like, hold on, my nigga, like, but you did. Like you smoke, I know you smoking weed, you was sharing here and there, but like nigga, like hold on, you can cut it this way, you can cut it that way. She's looking at things opposite from
She's
you.
your financer.
No, it's not. No.
Advisor.
It's not about the dollar amount.
Yeah,
it's not about the $100. It's about
the situation that you're
Yeah.
spending this paper that needs to be on this pile.
no.
You-
But that's what I'm saying. That's going back to finances.
Yeah.
She used to tell me, she was like, bro, like
So it is about finances.
no, but ultimately, is we're talking about finances when it comes to women.
Dollar amounts, like you.
It's not even about dollar amounts.
Yeah.
The thing about women is they look at things from a different perspective, right?
But it is about finances. She's trying to help you cut
ultimately,
back on
It's
your
about
finances.
balance. Honestly,
That's more so what it is.
I get
It's
it,
about
but
balance.
I
It's
get
not.
it,
It's
I
not
get
about
it,
the
but
money.
it's
It's not about the
not about
weed.
financial-
her
not
trying
in a
to help
financial
you.
standpoint.
It's about her
Yes.
trying to help you cut back and find a better, efficient way of doing whatever it is
Exactly.
you're doing. So
But-
she's your financial advisor.
But
That's
No,
what
bro.
I'm saying.
no. You're,
At that point, it's a
no,
joke. I'm
it's
joking,
not about
joking,
money.
But that is
No,
what it is.
absolutely.
But
You're
that
right.
is what
You're
it
right.
is. It's a
But
financial
also,
advisor.
it's not about money. But it's not about weed. It is about
How can we help you?
efficiency.
Yeah.
How can we
Which is
reallocate
in that
things?
aspect? It's about money. At that point, just say it's about.
They're both
it's-
adjectives.
At that point, it's about
So
money.
technically
I get
they're
what
the
you're
same
saying.
word.
It is about like you feel me, trying to efficiently have a way of doing this better. But yes, it is about money. Like
No,
you're
it's
spending-
not about
you're
money,
spending-
though.
No,
I'm
but it's
using
not
it
about
as
money as in like a you're spending too much money. But I'm saying the situation itself is revolving around
No,
money.
because the balance is if you do this, whether it's about money or not, or if you go pick up the waters from my mom's house and bring it back at the crib at this time, that was like a positive thing to do if you complete that. That's not finances though. That's a balance.
I'm saying in
Because
this
that works
situation
out
right now.
That
is
works
what I'm
out for
saying.
her
But the thing
schedule,
is-
because she doesn't have to take time to
I'm
go
saying
and do
in
that.
hold on.
What he's talking about right
Hold on,
now,
hold on.
with $100 a week of weed, we're talking about money. That's all I'm saying.
No, check.
$100 a week
But
of
that's
weed.
the thing.
We're
As
talking about
men-
money right now.
As men,
We're not talking
hold on.
There's
DJ,
$100.
DJ,
Is $100 money or not?
For that,
Is $100 money or not?
I'm gonna shut up.
Is $100 money or not?
I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna get on you. Though.
Is $100 money or not?
This is the thing.
Answer my question.
Yes.
So we're talking about money.
Yes. No.
And that's
that situation-
DJ.
Exactly.
hold on,
It's just
hold
in
on,
that situation.
hold on,
Just in
my
that
bad.
situation. And that's
My
it.
bad,
That's
my
all
bad,
I'm
my bad,
saying.
my bad.
That's
Hold
all
on.
I'm saying.
Hold
I
on.
understand what you're saying about
No.
efficiency, blah, blah, blah.
No.
I'm saying
No.
From a surface
DJ,
level, from a
DJ.
surface view,
Let him talk.
from a surface view, we're talking about money. That's it.
Yes.
All right.
But hold on. This is the problem in relationships. You're not wrong.
I know.
You're
because
right.
it's
Hold
surface.
on. You're right. But because the woman has a different perspective.
Yeah, you want to hear her out and see
No.
what's going on.
That's not where I'm going with that
Yeah,
either.
you
It's
do
not-
want to hear.
it's not-
You do want to hear her out.
It's
Here's a bigger
it's-
part, like,
Yeah,
to
it's kind of like the bigger picture. Versus you're focusing on the amount. Like I spent $100. She's like, you need to cut this and you need to cut that because it's talking about money. But it's not about money. It ultimately becomes about the total in relationship. I'm gonna fuck this up because it's better for a woman to say this. Because it's not about efficiency.
I know where you're going.
It's not
and
about
I'm trying to
money.
think about, and he's
And it's-
going the best way I would think you're trying to go.
It's not
with
about money. It's not about weed. It's not about efficiency.
It's about the growing and togetherness.
Bro, I'm telling
and
you, it's
y'all
about
coming-
balance and
y'all
being
coming
able to
That's
together.
have.
the thing.
It's about having
you
the
need
right.
to be
it's
able to
about-
balance.
And what I'm saying
what
is,
you
It's
do.
about
get
having
that.
the right amount of
No, hold on,
energy
hold on.
on every
I
level.
understand what you guys are saying.
Yeah.
Hold on.
But it's-
give
but
me a
you keep
second.
saying
Give me a
money.
second. Hold on. Give me a
Because
second.
that
Give me a
situation
second.
revolved around
Give
money,
me a
so that's
second,
why
though.
I was just like
Nylan, hold on.
surface view. But now we're getting deeper as in what it actually is. For
So you
the
see through the
relationship.
money comment and you're seeing where we going.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yes.
If you don't want to be right, you're an asshole.
No.
Yeah,
I just wanted y'all to acknowledge that on a
Okay,
surface
we did.
level.
So shut the
On a
fuck up
surface
and let
level,
us
it was
explain
about
it.
money.
Hold on. As
I just don't want
men,
to be right.
as
You a
men,
We're gonna be right, but I'm just like,
No.
nigga, surfacely, it's about money.
I'm
Deeper
but I'm
wise,
first
it's
right.
about being efficient
Hold
and
on.
fucking
Hold on.
being
All right,
together, blah,
Nylan.
blah. I
All right,
get
let
it.
us spill.
Mylan.
Let him spill.
the issue is you're right, and I'm right?
Yeah.
But
Triangle.
when it comes,
It's like a
It's not a, no, it's a circle. It's not a triangle. not triangle.
Yeah.
It's not a square.
The issue is, hold on. This has been a problem in my relationship. This has been a problem, open problem. I think
I'm sweating.
black and white.
Damn, I'm sorry, yo.
Right? I think black and white. You think black and white?
At the
You're just saying, okay, it comes out.
Girls think gray.
bro.
Hold on.
Girls think gray.
No,
Wait,
hold on. I'm gonna go there. I got you.
I do.
Hold on. We're thinking black and white. We're thinking, okay, let me start spending $50 a month on weed, and then it's gonna make this relationship better. We're thinking black and white because we're thinking, okay,
All right, bet.
you got a problem when we spend $100 on weed.
Yeah.
But what happens is, as men, we think black and white.
Yeah.
As women, they thinking gray. They thinking green.
Yeah.
They
What
thinking
about this
red,
option? What about
yellow,
this? What about that?
orange,
Indigo, magenta,
See what I'm saying? That's
get
where
that.
the problem comes in at, and it's like we thinking like, bitch, like you tripping, like
It's
bugging, like
I'm almost there to being open to
do
dealing
that?
with all those colors.
no.
Are you
the
though,
thing
bro?
is
Maybe,
when I say
maybe, maybe
Deal with green, but you forgot the
I'm not ready with
blue,
the-
red,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Yellow. I don't
You
even
like
know what
it
kind of
white with me.
situation that
you
would be.
understand,
It's
you
like
understand
white
red, you
Yeah.
understand blue.
Yeah.
But she got green,
She
she
got
got
aquamarine,
yellow,
bro.
and
Hey,
she got pearl, she got eggshell.
Hey, figure out pastel brown.
Oh,
Figure
God.
that shit out,
Oh,
bro.
my God.
You see what I'm saying? So
Seabirds pier.
Easter
she
colors.
has a different perspective. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck. When we're done with this, and we've been going for a while.
We go for it. Hell long.
How long?
I'm not gonna tell you.
No, I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
you
I don't know.
did.
If
I know
it's
you
your
did.
person.
I know you did.
It's getting spicy,
I
bro.
know. I
Like,
like
just cut out.
It's our longest episode.
Maybe
I
we
say
should
that.
just cut the
I
fuck.
say that.
We
Cut
just
the
cut
first
the
one out
first
because I
part
was
out.
gone. I was gone, bro.
Two episodes, part two.
I'm hella here, bro. I'm hella here, bro.
Part two.
I'm hella here, bro.
This is part two.
I'm hella here.
We'll cut
two
it up. We'll
episodes.
cut it
I'm
up.
hella here
This is
now.
two
Hella funny.
episodes.
Yeah.
I got a headache, look.
We gonna turn this relationship and we gonna racial and then relationship.
But all the information was like stored in my ears, and then I just like came to, and then all that shit just.
Did you even want to go and because you was talking about like you had a bone to pick with me? Is that even still a thing?
The bone pick was the Michael Jackson shit because you was on the other side of Michael Jackson.
God,
you
damn,
was like,
that's
I
a
believe that
whole
shit,
nother
and I was like,
motherfucker.
whatever.
That's a whole nother topic.
No, we
That
already
I
talked
wasn't-
about it.
That you wasn't there
But
for
I wasn't
it.
there
You was
for it,
there,
bro.
but you wasn't there.
I wasn't there for it. I was
okay.
like,
All
It's
I was
okay.
saying is they was lying. Move
lying
on.
on my
Let's
nigga.
move on.
all right, relationship shit.
let's move on.
Relationship. Relationship. You don't want to put it in time, or you're
This is the
almost
episode
there.
I've been waiting for.
No, me too. And that's why I said we hit a gear and
Yeah,
like
bro.
we're
Yeah, cut the first part out. We can go. Anyways,
This is gonna be 2 episodes,
Yeah.
week to week, unless we cut it up in 2.
yeah,
that's on you.
bro. It's the you gotta do the cuts. You gotta figure out what we gotta cut. So you said back to what we were saying. You said you are almost to the point where you want to deal with that,
Where I'm open to dealing with.
and we said, but you
potentially.
You're
I don't
open.
know. I don't even know if I am.
Yeah, but I said
No.
you're open to deal with red, but not green. And meaning you're open to deal with one specific situation and not one.
Which is like if I'm not open to all of it, I can't be open to none
Let's
of it.
come back to it, to the original situation where you were saying,
Comment or-
like your original point is like, I really don't know how to articulate this in the proper way.
Yeah.
But the initial kind of like conversation was about you and women and you being ready to, or like you want a woman to come well equipped,
yeah.
but not women aren't well equipped with
neither
a
are we.
neither mentality.
And
Not all of them. Not all of them.
There's
There's
no,
some,
hold
though.
on. You say there are
Which is why it
but
gives
that is
hope.
a small fraction
of the pie,
It's
bro.
surface
I know,
level.
I know.
Just like you said with the
But it
money
gives
and
hope.
financial shit, you're looking at
No,
the
it gives
surface
hope.
level, but bro,
What you talking about?
No.
not.
No. But like, if you look at like me and like Kyla's relationship, right? Like, oh, y'all good. You found the one. But to me, like that shit took to get to this point.
That took a
it
process.
Took a process.
Yes, bro.
It took a matter of
and so
me-
hearing that is liberating,
Yeah.
bro. Hearing that is like,
Yeah.
we
I can see
like it's,
we
it's,
did, and
as
then
much
you
as I
love
say,
your partner more,
But like
bro.
this is
like,
like
hold on.
for me, this is how it should have been from the gate.
No,
It's
but
a me thing.
yeah.
See,
what
but
I'm saying.
that's where
I'm
the-
on that type
You're
of
in
time.
that space where you can't see that yet.
and that's where relationships fuck up because
Yes.
you kind of expect
Yeah, bro. You put
your expectations are a lot higher than reality.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's
But
been like that
that's-
for a while.
No.
now.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
It's been like
There's
that
nothing
for a
wrong with
while
that
now.
because I expected
Yeah.
things when I got into my relationship, right? And then you get
You
your
work
game
through that
woke
shit, bro.
real fucking quick.
Real quick,
when
bro.
you
God,
expect
bro.
something and
God.
when your expectations are not what
And
they
I-
thought.
and
Bro,
it's just
especially
like,
when your
I'm not
lady is
okay
talking some
with-
true shit to you, and you feel it, you like.
You don't know how many
damn.
times I done shut the fuck up,
bro,
in the middle of an argument because she's
she said
too
some
right.
shit.
She's too right.
Bro, she's too right, bro.
That you just shut the fuck up?
Bro, Kyla be so on point. Kyla be so on point.
That shit is a turn on.
It is
I ain't
ugly.
gonna hold you.
It makes you want to take him down right
Yeah,
there.
like I swear to God, you
It
always
is
right.
ugly.
But come get your ass.
Kyla
over
done
here.
said some shit. She done said
She flexed on him
exactly
too.
what
Did
I
you
thought.
just shut the fuck up?
And I'm like,
Oh,
I don't have nothing to combat that.
You right.
Like I can't say nothing because you know me, especially like y'all specifically like, and this is aside from everything. Y'all specifically know how I am. I think I'm slick with the mouth.
Facts.
I think I could talk my way out of anything. I
What
think I could
else?
say whatever, and I'm just gonna get
What
me to
else?
where I need to be.
What else?
I did that.
Y'all know me.
Oh yeah, I definitely.
And I done
know.
been like
And
this
I
since high
respect
school,
you.
right?
I respect you
Like,
for that.
it- like-
I respect you for that.
I've been slick at the mouth, but
Pause.
when your woman says word for word what you're thinking, or
Yeah.
she reads you,
She gets
to
there
a
first,
T,
bro. She gets there first.
and she gets to the finish line first,
It's a wrap, bro.
I have nowhere to
It's a
go.
wrap. Yeah.
And so I'm like,
Yeah.
and where the problem comes in at in relationships as men is we have an issue with saying you're right.
I'm sorry.
You're
my
right.
Bad, my bad. My bad.
I
my
don't
bad.
have that problem.
No, you don't have that problem.
Yeah.
But getting to that point of
Yeah.
saying you're right.
You don't have that
I don't have the
problem?
problem of saying you're right because I'll admit when I'm wrong.
No, but-
the
Facts.
issue is when you think you're right.
No.
No. Give me a second. When you think you're right, you're arguing your point, and then she debunks the entire argument. and
You
you're
never
like,
know, dog.
huh?
You're not
That's the
perfect,
thing.
bro.
No,
You're
but
not perfect.
I won't
You're
even
not perfect, bro.
like I'm gonna keep relating this to my mom because
Of course,
like,
yeah.
this is what I mean. But like,
He gonna say I've been right too many times for me to even think that I'm gonna ever be wrong for.
no,
hold on, let him talk. No, let him go.
No. It's a like I don't even like know what the fuck I was trying to go with that, but we've had arguments in which maybe she's been right. And I'm able to see that immediately.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna continue trying to argue my point when I see it immediately. It's done.
Yeah.
Right then and,
And that's
there.
why you
You're
want to
right,
find
that's that.
a female
Hold on,
that
hold on,
that
hold on.
don't
Equates
put you
that.
that
No,
do
hold on.
that.
That equates
Exactly,
that.
I get
yeah,
it, but
you're
you-
right there.
But that's why you got to put time in to get to that point.
I just want to put the time in.
Yeah, bro.
I just want to put
Hold
the
on.
tip in.
I ain't wrong though.
No, you're not. No, I'm not saying you're wrong.
Alright.
You're not wrong either. But the issue is, even though I mean,
hate that
you're
shit.
equating it to your mom because you're like, this is the only woman I argue with in a sense. But you know me, I'm not gonna argue if I think I'm wrong. Like I only argue what I
That
think
shit be
is
funny
right.
to think as a
so
man,
even
bro.
though you're right,
Like, damn, I'm
you're
hella
still
wrong.
wrong. Like that's the mental games that
you're
are
fucked.
relation.
Huh?
I said, yeah, you're fucked.
No, we're all
hold on,
fucked.
but that's what I meant
But
when I
you
say
gotta know how to unfuck yourself. You
No,
gotta
no,
grow
no,
up
no, no,
about
no,
it.
Even if I think I'm right and I get to a point of like I just got fucked and I'm wrong, oh, you're right.
No,
and
no,
that's
no,
over.
No. You're which is correct.
But we're talking about a relationship.
But
Even in a relationship,
no,
bro.
it's
bro.
different.
Like,
No,
you're right.
The temperature is different because you care about this individual.
But like when I'm wrong, I'll admit that I'm wrong and you're right, and it's
no.
over.
No, hold on. Which is correct. But
Even in a
hold on,
relationship.
but
There's levels
hold
to this
but
shit. It's
you're
a
at
balance.
the finish line.
Oh my God.
You're speaking from the finish line. But where did y'all start off at?
Yeah.
It's from getting
What
to
the fuck
start.
are you talking about,
Hold on,
Kobe
hold on,
Bryant?
hold on.
That was
He knows what I'm talking about because
tough.
he's in a
That was
relationship. What I'm saying is where it started off at.
Yeah.
Think you got to start. You're right.
Yeah.
When you started off, you were right,
But how did y'all
and
finish?
you've been right.
How did y'all finish?
You've been
bro?
right for 90% of the run. Let's say we're running a marathon, right?
Yeah.
You've been correct for 90% of the marathon, right? But that last 10%, when she reads you as a human being,
Yeah.
and you're like, hold on, wait. Because the thing is, that first 90%
This is new.
takes like
you
1
gotta
to
deal
2
with it.
weeks to figure out.
Figure out, bro.
It takes like so you got to think this one argument can span over a whole month.
Yeah.
For the first 3 weeks of the month, you thought you was right. You was arguing this, and you arguing one side. She says that one thing, and it flips the entire argument, and you're like, shit. Even though I'm right from my perspective, you're like, okay, it's more like she wins the battle, but you won all the wars.
Are you the same animal?
Just different beasts?
What the fuck you talking about? Man,
That's gonna be the name of the podcast. Are you the
Rest in
same
peace.
animal or a different beast? But that's the thing with women. It's like you've been the same
fuck does
animal,
that mean, Kobe Bryant?
but you arguing with the bee. Like you know what I'm saying, like it's like that.
Yo, that shit. This beat needs to be on a motivational.
Like that's how complicated, and that's what we're saying is that's how complicated relationships are.
I'm glad we had
because
this
you go
conversation
you
with
go
you.
into it with an
I'm glad we had this
expectation.
conversation with you.
Oh
Yeah. You go into it with an expectation,
keep going.
but reality checks your ass.
Yeah.
That's the thing about relationships is that expectation versus reality. And reality checks your ass, checks
you know what, though,
expectation
bro?
every time.
Hey, that shit is beautiful though to like work it out with your lady.
But
That shit is tight.
the real relationships work it out.
Work it out, bro. That's the
Expectation versus
and
reality.
He wants to find somebody where all of those probabilities of that happening
Are already solved.
are already solved.
You want all the problems to be solved already.
You want
But
somebody
yet-
that y'all have a more in common with.
Yeah.
And you want to find somebody that's like that. That's why in order to
That
be
will
like
not.
this,
That will not like. That will not give me like. I want another me. So that we both
basically,
understand
bro,
each other off rip.
you gotta
and
be
won't ever
selfless,
have to-
bro. You
and
gotta
won't
be
ever have
selfless.
to
You'll be single
do
forever
that.
looking for that.
you
God.
you will, bro,
And I will.
And because you're like that, you
like,
notice.
fuck it.
Hold on.
Because you're like that, you notice how beautiful it is when it could be.
But what's gonna happen? Wait, hold on. Me and you finna be out on the outside looking into him. Because what's gonna happen is you're gonna find the one. And she gonna check your ass.
You think so?
Check your ass.
It happens.
Bro, it happens to
every
everybody,
person
bro.
has thought. Every man has thought they had it figured out until the one
I don't think I got it
comes
figured out,
by.
but-
You ain't found the one yet.
It swooped you.
Until the one,
motherfucking
until that
DSR
one woman
shorts.
comes back
Said
and
this, that's
scraps everything you ever thought.
Thought was right, bro.
That's what's gonna happen, and it's gonna be
This
like,
magic
hold on.
moment.
Because you know what's it's funny? It's because I'm having this conversation with him. Because I'm having this conversation with him, right? But you gotta think who my last roommate was.
Yeah.
Look at T-Sean.
What?
I can't wait for it to happen to you
fucking
and that
and
nigga
him, bro.
T-Sean.
Bro.
Because it's gonna,
the same
you're
way?
gonna, yes. But
I'm
the thing
already
about T-Sean
knowing.
is
I already
he's less
knowing.
vocal versus you. You're vocal, you say your point, you say what you
Shout
want.
out to T-Sean.
T-Sean is all up here. T-Sean is all up here. That nigga T-Sean, he like
Top
he just-
heavy. He top heavy, bro.
Top heavy. It's
Top
the
heavy,
expectation. When reality meets expectation,
That's why
reality
T-Sean
wins every
bonds so much.
time. Exactly. When reality meets expectation, when expectation meets reality, reality wins every time. The problem is that as men, we have expectations. Women have reality. They bring the reality to your
They
world.
do fuck with reality
fucking-
off rip.
That's what I'm saying.
Shit,
so they will debunk
son.
any
That's why
argument
women
you
are
ever
right now.
have.
Hella
All
important,
homo,
bro.
no homo.
Women-
You fucking me right now.
That's
Women
what
are
I'm
hella
saying.
important to a man's
They
life,
debunk
bro.
Any argument you've ever had in your life, they debunk it, even though you're right. That's the part. Two rights, like two things
And it-
can be right.
That's going back to that's the type of shit that be making me feel like I gotta stay black.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, bro, you went, bro, that's a whole. Bro,
that was art. That was magic. That was lovely.
Shit,
that
bro,
was
this is
poetry.
where we
That was-
started, bro.
Exactly,
Bro,
nigga.
I was gone during that, and even I figured that out. But to bring it back to what you were saying, like it even brings it down to like kid trauma too. Because I remember in the beginning of this episode, you were talking about how you were raised by women and nothing but women, bro. Same here, bro. When my parents separated, I'll go see my pops. It'd be me, my pops, and my sis.
That's it.
And then I come back home. My
some
aunt
women.
lives next door. Two of my aunts, they all live in one house. My aunt across the street, my mom and my sister. All them hormones like put together, and like they're all on this. You know, they're weak together. You know what I'm saying? And there's just like there's a lot that you figure out about a woman, and then you see the beauty in that process. So when you find that one or you find that lady, you're like, oh, I can share this information that I know about my past as a child. I can share these experiences with her, with my lady, and understand what all that meant.
You know what's crazy
Deeply.
right now? I'm kind of with the girl because she has a kid, right? Single mom. I'm seeing my mom in her.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
I don't mean I'm not chast. I'm not.
No,
I'm
I'ma
not
fuck
even
you up this
crucifying
one.
you for that.
No.
Do you know how
not in a bad
similar-
way though. I'm saying like in a way of like I already understand you.
Hold on. But that's
Type
the
shit.
that's the fucked up
the
part.
fucked up
Hold on,
part,
wait a
bro.
minute. Hold on.
What?
I got you.
What?
You know how
That's
fucked
the
up it
fucked up
is?
part,
Do
knowing
you know how
that.
similar my mom and Kyla are together?
But
Do you know how similar they are?
and it makes it easy,
Even down
right?
to the
It makes it easy.
down to the job.
Because now
It makes it better.
I have to have a romantic relationship with you.
Yeah,
So it gets weird.
There's a whole
It gets weird.
you see one
bro, he sees
side.
one side, bro.
There's a whole
What
nother
you saying?
spectrum that you have not been exposed
the
to.
fact that you see her already like your mom,
Being a single mother.
the romance,
Off top
romance
is what
part.
I'm
There's
seeing.
the
The romance
reality.
part, the romance part automatically gets kicked out the door because you're already seeing it as, man, she reminds me of my mom.
But now you have this
Oh,
trauma.
which is why you're saying like my intentions aren't even like that's
Already
why I'm
fucked,
so, that's why I'm
bro.
so able to
Already
no,
fucked,
no,
bro.
not
That's
fucked,
polluted.
but like I have no intentions because maybe I see her as my
but
mom. Damn,
there's
maybe.
a but. There's a big
Damn.
ass capital in all caps. BUT.
T.
Hold on. But now you have to understand this woman on a romantic level.
Yeah, bro.
And it's a different exposure.
No, well, yeah.
No, there's a different
that's when the duties get
side.
better. That's
even
when the
though you
sex get better.
understand, even though you
duties
understand her on a surface level,
I hit her
there's
from
an
the back. I beat her duties
entire.
What he's talking about?
There's an entire other side as far as the romantic side of being an actual boyfriend to this woman.
Bro,
being an actual man, husband, whatever the fuck it may be.
Every major title has subcategories.
Yes.
You got to finish those subcategories to finish romance. Now you at like other shit. That's another subcategory, bro. It's levels, bro. You got to want to be able to be find it in you to want to spend that time to figure these out together, bro. And you know what's crazy too? To give credit to your lady, she gonna find out shit about you as well.
I just gotta be open
at a quicker level.
Like,
at a quicker rate, though. At a quicker
basically,
rate.
They already been calculated.
Yeah.
At a quicker rate.
But basically,
quicker, bro.
it's just I gotta be open because what it is for a long time is I was so against even fucking with a girl because I'm expecting it to be like how this one was.
Nope. And that's the
And that's the problem.
open minded. You got to be open minded when you go into a relationship.
And now it's like it's been so much time to where I like kind of am more open minded. It's like, all right,
You have to
like,
start from
whatever.
zero.
To give you credit, bro,
I don't know.
everybody is open minded. But if you look at it as a tree branch, we all start in the beginning of being open minded and saying we're open
We're in
minded.
the trunk.
And then we go into
go
different
to branches.
levels about what we are actually open minded about.
Just meeting the person is planting the seed. Hold on.
Here you go.
That's
wait,
true.
Wait, hold on.
He said, "Here it
Meeting the
goes."
person, you plant the seed. Then
Did you fart, bro?
No, this is a
It
shit.
sounded
I
like
was
a
about
fart.
to
It did
say,
sound
bro,
like a
Did it?
fart.
You heard
sounded
it too?
like
Yeah.
it sounded like you ripped your ass.
It didn't even. Damn.
Let me fuck you up with this one. Planting the seed is meeting the person, right?
That's-
Then it grows into a branch, and grows into a. Let's just say a tree stump, right?
Yeah, tree stump.
Grows into that.
Okay.
That's just getting into the relationship.
Then it gets twigs. Then it gets leaves.
no. Hold on.
Tweezing.
Then that
spiders.
that base grows into this tree. Hold on, and then branches start coming off.
Yeah, bro.
That first branch, that's trust.
Yeah.
That other branch,
Yeah.
that's maybe finances.
And you could be open minded, but are you open minded enough to dabble into the trust branch?
Yeah.
Not right now. It's cool, but because you're postponing that, it comes back and bites you on the ass because you didn't want to spend time on trust.
each branch is is like a topic of a relationship.
Yeah.
But there's so many other branches that grow within that topic.
Not gonna lie, bro.
Trust. There's how many branches of trust do we fucking need?
You took my
but
idea.
that shit keeps fucking growing.
You
though.
took my idea and put color on it.
So hold on. So let me relate it to my relationship. Hold on. Yeah, we trust each other. Now I got a podcast. Now I have to start
levels, new devils.
Now I have to start meeting women that I need to interview. Now I need to start meeting women and having
here for this
sexual
too.
conversations with them just to produce content. You need to have a level of trust with me to where I can have these open conversations with these women. And the only reason
Yes.
I'm relating it to that
And
is
that's-
because of the current situation that we're in.
But that's why like I wouldn't even because talking about putting out songs. I have songs that are about specific women. I wouldn't even want to be with a woman to even know how she's going to react to a song that's not about her.
Dog.
Like I don't even want to put myself in that position. Whether you take it
Let me
good
catch
or
you.
bad.
Let me
Like
catch you, bro. Yes, I feel you about the music aspect because we make music together. So
Pay twice interview.
pay twice. TPC. This is Mylon and Perry's 96J. Tearing peas. Anyways, the fact that you even think that way, like as far as damn, fuck, what were you talking about?
like the songs about
The songs. My bad.
Yeah.
The songs. Yeah, at first, like I've experienced that too. Like, oh, who was that lyric about? Because what you were saying doesn't really match up with any experiences that we had. And I get that because maybe this is the first time anyone she's been with makes music and she understands and she cares about. So now she's thinking of it in that way.
Yeah.
And that's okay because, well, for me, that's okay because I think about that already. I already take that into account and I'm like, oh, this is probably the first time she's hearing something like this. She has a question. I can't knock her for having a question. So let me ask another question, a complimenting question, not of me trying to belittle her or be like, that's hella, why are you even worried about that? Come off as a, oh, like, no, you know, I do music. If it's about somebody, it is. I'll be honest about it. And if it's not, it's just that was a creative process at the time. And then you make them understand, oh, that's where you were coming from. So if it ever happens again, they're not tripping about it.
I don't know.
And that goes for all the branches that he was just playing out.
I feel like a girl will always hold that when it comes specifically for music. Like she'll hold that. I feel like you know, like you have this song that's not about me, even though you might already explained it or whatever. But it's like, all right, she's even if, like I said, even if she already understands, she's still gonna hold on to it, and it's just not gonna be.
But that's the thing. That's the thing at service
not
level.
Not every woman is not gonna be not accepting.
That's
of
the thing.
The thing is that you have to have the understanding in between you and that other person.
Like, I just don't even want to like.
So, but that's the thing is,
like,
every situation has to be worked out, and that's what I was saying. When expectation meets reality, reality wins every time.
Every time. Bro.
That's why when they say the woman is always right, they're always right.
They are, bro.
Even though we're right,
and that's okay.
Woman's still always right.
She's still always right.
My girl ain't gonna always be right.
See?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm letting you know right
you
now.
Top heavy.
You getting top heavy again. I'm fucking with y'all. That was a joke. That was a joke. That was a joke for the pod. No, for the camera.
No, which is correct because I still have that mentality. Because you see how I argue, right?
No,
like you see how I argue.
Yeah.
I still argue with that with my relationship.
But like,
whether I'm right or wrong. My thing is, you still gonna know I'm right.
You're not right all the time, my nigga. Like you can't be right all the time. Like I'm gonna be like there's gonna be sometimes I'm gonna be right, and you gonna have to as a woman be like, okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. But that's what I was talking about, in which you win the war, but she wins the battle.
No, you said battle first.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
battle.
She win. You win the wars.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Yeah, you win the wars, but she wins the battle.
You just said it again.
What?
You said it again.
I said it.
You said you did win the war, but you didn't win the war, but you did win the battle though. And I'm just like, damn.
What's the proper term?
No, you won the battle. You lost the battle,
but she's winning the war. You're saying the woman is winning the war, and you win. You may have won the battle, but the woman is winning the war.
Correct.
You said it twice. You were like,
same sort of movement.
We've been going for hella long.
You say it twice, back to back.
Y'all know what the fuck I mean.
Yeah.
I do. We've been doing this podcast long enough. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Bring it back though.
That's what I'm saying. It's like little by little. Like even though you're right, those like little battles here and there. You win in those. You win in those. You might have a one up on that one, but ultimately, she's right. She's won that war. And if you're not prepared to win the fuck, if you're not prepared to lose the fucking war, you're not. This relationship's not gonna work.
But those aren't losses though, bro.
They're not losses.
Those are lessons, bro.
They're ultimately,
all my life, I take 3 L's: love and learning lessons, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
That's all you need to take, bro.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So even though you're right,
I understand it.
She's
it's
right
just,
too.
Am I ready for it? Maybe not. But we'll see.
This has been another episode of Toilet Bedroom Podcast. Thank you for tuning in, DJ. Thank you for coming.
Any closing remarks?
The woman is always right.
What do you want to say?
Closing remarks. Don't be afraid to like take a risk.
Don't be a bitch.
Yeah. If y'all vibe and y'all have at least 3 things in common, maybe even one, and that big one is like 100% or 90% of you getting into a relationship, bro, take that risk, bro, because you never know what type of partner you about to find. It's somebody, man. So
don't be afraid.
It's not always perfect, but y'all can make it the way y'all want it to be, so that way y'all can be comfortable around each other, man. Shit.
Always.
But anyways, yeah.
Thank you.
And real quick, one more time, bro. For the first half, I'm so sorry because I was thinking about something else.
It's okay. Hey,
I don't know what I was thinking about either. I was gone.
So I said I was
gone. But I'm back.
Yeah,
I'm back, and we can run this same topic again. I swear to God.
Come into a city near you.
I'm good.